I think it all goes down to execution. See if what Mineski is gonna have right now. Again, mga tropa, hindi to BO1, BO3 na to
Oo, ito na yung
labanan
best of 3. Kumbaga, ito na yung totoo. Ang siyang tunay patungo sa patungong grand
Oo.
finals.
Although, again, dalawa ang pipiliin naman. So, relax lang dito. I think ang Mineski. But they still need to take down the Faceless as much as they can. But anyway, let us hop into our team rundown direct. Pwede ba nating ipakita ang ating mga players? Mineski dito. Sige, ako na bahala dito sa side na Mineski
Sige.
from the Radiant. Baski Mikasi or Bimbo will be your mid lane. Storm Spirit Miracle will be your carry. Weaver looks like Ninja Boogie will be your support na Silencer. Jules will be your Ogre Magi and RR on that Sand King.
At syempre, on the side of Clutch Gamers that fly solo on the Oracle at Terrorblade para kay Abing, Hana naman on that Slardar, Armel sa Tinker at si Boombax sa Kunkka. At ayun na nga, smoke agad. Wala nang preno-preno.
Yeah, I think that they're looking to place the words with this smoke as well as this Ogre Magi. Nag-TP na, nag-smoke pa para makapaglagay ng words dito. Let's see what they are planning. Okay. Not gonna block anything, but quite a decent word in terms of rotations coming out from this Oracle, of course. And then if they can know kung nag-stack agad dito ang Clutch Gamers para sa Tinker nila by that word. And it looks like that Clutch Gamers naman naglagay sila dito ng word sa offlane.
Yeah.
Let's see what's gonna happen with here. Yeah, Miracle will be spotted. They don't know this because of course of nakapag-smoke nga naman dito. But mukhang both teams dito ay just gonna get 2-4-2 trade in terms of bounty runes. Mukhang hindi sila magkakagawan.
Mukhang they want to play it safe. Ito na kasi remember, this is best of 3. We're not talking about single mistakes here. We're talking about the momentum that they can build from the game 1 that can help them finish the whole series. So, kung early game pa lang, nagkamali ka na, there's a possibility na magkaroon ng domino effect.
Yeah.
Lalo pat mahalaga to sa Clutch Gamers. Nakita natin kung gaano kalakas ang currently ang Mineski.
Yeah.
They also match the power of TNC. It's just that they wasn't able to close the game.
Yeah, they are finding it hard to close out the games.
Well, mostly that's the problem talaga sa Mineski. They are starting strong, but they are really having a hard time on how to close games.
I think, and more importantly, we have to take note na ang ang Clutch Gamers, sila ang top rank dito. Sila ang ang top ones dun sa group stage na nangyari. That's why, binigyan sila ng privilege na pumili na kanilang kalaban. At ang unang round na nilang pinili dito is Mineski agad. They want to advance to the grand finals as soon as possible. They are picking Mineski and Clutch Gamers. Maraming beses na lang tinatalo to, but Abing might get a kill or not gonna be there. Boombox, but he will be slowed down because of that ignite. But here's Abing. He might get this kill. He has Metamorphosis, and indeed he will. Actually, Fly Solo will get the last hit, but the three men of Clash Gamers will secure the first blood.
Wow.
Good start for this offensive tri-lane. Something that we haven't talked about yet pala. Parang Alpha. Hindi pa natin napapag-usapan dito na offensive tri-lane ang ginusto ng Clutch Gamers.
Well, they really want to invest too much on the damage. Or dun mismo. Siguro ito yung mga tulad ng glass cannon pick. Ito yung mga fragile pero alam mong solid pagka sumabog. Pero kasi ang mangyayari dito, kahit sabi mo offensive tri-lane sila, magko-compensate yung power ni Oracle.
Yep.
Sobrang laki ng kaya niyang gawin. And then also yung false promises niya.
Yep.
Na bago mo masalo yung buong false promises, you can use the Thunder.
Yeah.
In a very good timing and then catch all the damage and then shift the health itself. So, maganda yun. Malaking bagay yun for them. Kasi yung mga crucial fights, pwede nilang makuha sa power mismo na binibigay ni Oracle. And also yung AoE stun.
Yeah.
So once na naikasa na yun, there's a possibility na magkamali ang Mineski at maidala yung AoE stun na yun.
Yeah.
Maganda, damay-damay sila.
Definitely.
So, Wala rin naman tayong very good amount of setup pero manggagaling siguro yun sa torrent tsaka sa Goshi pero ito nagkakaroon tayo ng konting initan dito
Pwede naman yan.
and they're just going to check out some vision right there.
And guys, may mga nagtatanong sa mga chat kung bakit daw walang in-game sounds. Pasensya na mga chonk. Inaayos naman natin yan. Napakaaga kasi dito. Pero hindi naman kami nag-make excuses. We're just having some technical difficulties with our sound card. But after a while, magkakaroon na yan. Relax lang kayo.
Oo, relax lang.
We're just having some technical difficulties. But anyway, we're talking about the offensive try lane. For me kasi, in patch 7.0 to paring alpha, ang mga professional teams, parang naisip nila, pwede naman tayong mag-offensive try lane. Ano ba ibig sabihin ng offensive try lane, by the way? Siyempre, di ba,
point out mo, Wolf.
ang try lane, kapag sinabi mong defensive try lane, yun yung standard. Kasi nilalagay nyo sa safe lane at mukhang nagkapalitan dito. 1-for-1 trade, but Sun King will go down in favor of the Terrorblade. Pero ito nga, di ba, ang standard na build is, the laning, is yung safe lane nyo, yung carry nyo, nandun sa short lane nyo, dito kunwari, sa bot lane, dito for Radiant and for Dire, sa top lane naman yan. Kapag nag-aggressive try lane kayo, medyo mahirapan kayo kasi technically off lane nyo yan eh. Yun yung mahabang lane, malayo yan sa mahirap mag-back, tapos maraming choke points. So, mahirap mag-lane generally. Doon yung nilalagay yung mga off-lane. So, ngayon, kapag nag-aggressive try-lane ka, ibig sabihin, gusto mong pumatay ng safe lane carry. That's what you're looking for. And that's what the plan is for Clutch Gamers. Ang nakakuha sila ng 2 kill agad on their offensive try-lane. So, yun yung nangyari sa kanila. And sa patch 7.02 kasi, kaya yung mga tao nakakapag-offensive try-lane dahil nagkaroon ng mga shrines.
Yes.
Naisip nila, meron tayong pwedeng mag-fall back.
Meron silang added resources compared dati na talagang lalakarin mo yun. So, we're also talking about the bounty here at saka ang rune na pwede nyo makontrol. Dahil tri-lane kayo sa bot side, it means that bot side is controlled by those tri-lane monsters. Hindi lang siya basta-basta support eh. They are those person na talagang alam mong kayang pumatay. Pero yun nga, offensive tri-lane is really working good at Clutch Gamers, but the gold or the kill distribution looks bad because it goes to the support. It's not an early investment for firepower that's coming in from the core, but you can see right now Sukuchi has been using the Fire Blast as well. And that was a secured kill coming in from Mineski Jules, taking down Hannah at the top lane.
Dalawa na patay on the side of Clutch Gamers. And Mineski having their own version of the offensive plan, pero the Fortune's End will catch a Sand King, Barrel Strike away, will dodge that torrent, but the X-Marks is here, not gonna have a follow-up, because Terrorblade is only going down, but he barely lived here. They don't have a shrine, they do have a shrine, so they will fall back on this.
Yeah,
maybe
of course.
Look to re-engage after a while. Anyway, here's a mid lane, parang Armel natin, medyo nape-pressure because of, syempre, yung Ogre Magi na umiikot dito on the mid lane. Parang dual mid lane nangyayari.
Yeah.
Which is pretty bad, but in terms of last hits, actually, di pa natin nakikita dito.
Yeah.
Direk, okay lang bang ipakita natin ang ating
Network.
mga last hits muna tayo? Konti lang. Ayan. Net worth. Okay. Not bad. Kasi naunguna ng Storm Spirit, which is kind of what you expect. Because he's having that dual lane setup.
Yeah.
Nitulungan siya dito ng Ogre Magi. However, syempre, yung Tinker, nakakabawi pa rin dito. Nakita nyo, almost the same, just 100 gold. There's a few last hits disparity between them. Not too much of a big deal. And let's see if Mineski would look to apply pressure on this mid lane.
Well, actually, lalapat sa mid lane ngayon, Storm Spirit, he's looking good right now. Pero once magkaroon ng Boots of Travel, I think magkakatapult na forward or mag-advance yung gold discrepancy ng Tinker na mag-i-start ng mga push. He's the one who's going to start to take down towers. Pero yun na, nagkaroon tayo ng laban dito. Metamorphosis has been used. Torrent wasn't able to hit and they are backing out. Muntik na. That 3-man aggressive lane, medyo talagang talagang binubuli sila dito. Pero yun nga, alam mo kasi yung threat nila, yung talagang yung damage nila.
Yeah.
And kahit sabihin mo kasing Oracle yan, the Fortune's End sobrang sakit.
Yep.
You don't underestimate that one.
Will be fire blasted at Swarm as well, but double TP reactions will dissuade the heroes of Mineski. They're gonna back down, but Miracle here, having a good time. He's the top 3 in terms of net worth, even though mag-isa siya dito sa lane. Kakaikot lang din ng Ogre Magi, so good start for him. But dito, nako, napatumba nila si Abing. That is a big kill because isang off-lane plus isang support nakakuha ng solo kill. I mean, a kill of a solo hero dito sa bot lane. At matindi dito, carry pa nila yan.
Yes, yung investment ng gold dito mas okay. And then also na may participation na si Silencer. Si Silencer isa sa mga hero na gusto mo mag-roll or magkaroon ng firepower because it's not just the typical protect the carry type of person. He is mostly na yung talagang once he cast that arcane silence and then the global silence itself, alam mo na
he's done his job.
Not totally done his job. Meron pa siyang shuriken na pwede niyang magstay sa team fight, putting a good amount of damage. And then, plus the stolen intelligence na it's a long-term investment na pwede mong gamitin sa late game. Kaya pwede siya maging offensive any moment na kailanganin siya.
At looks like running out of time mga in-games.
Okay na ba? Tanungin natin ang mga kabarangay dyan sa Twitch chat. Ayan, okay na.
Relax na kayo.
Okay na ang prod natin. Okay na.
Okay na.
Kalma mga beses.
Nagkaroon na ng technical difficulties.
Kung magabesin yung mga bagong gising, naghilamos lang yung tech natin. Naghilamos lang ang ating machine. Warm up lang, pinainit.
Ang matindi dito sa tech natin, alam mo ba na paring alpha mga 5 AM pa nandito ang ating tech crew. Inaayos ang ating mga problema.
Ayun naman pala, masipag.
Masipag. Ayun nga lang nagkakaroon.
Commend me.
Minsan lang talaga nagkakaroon ng problema sa ating mga computers, sa ating
Oo nga, no. Alam mo, minsan pag nagko-code din ako ng website, yung parang nasisira yung website, hindi ko naman alam kung bakit. Pero basta nasisira, tapos pagising ko, okay na siya.
That happens a lot.
Oo, yan. Mga relate dyan.
Mga relate. Hashtag
relate. Mga IT dyan. Siguro naman, mostly ng mga gamers natin, IT. So, you're getting the idea. So, chat lang kayo dyan, sa Twitch dyan. Ano ba sa tingin nyo? Lalo pat Mineski ko, Dutch gamers. Parehas Pinoy ang pinaglalaban natin dito. And Storm Spirit. Ooh, X marks the spot. Torrent has been used. Ooh! Missile plus the laser beam.
The classic burst.
Exterminated!
And the good thing for him, meron siyang arcane boon.
Yes.
So, bumaba yung kanyang cooldown and spam niya rin. Kasi bumaba rin naman yung mana
consumption.
Mana required to cast the spells. Now, he's got his boots of travel.
Radiant's middle tower is under
That's good
attack.
for him. 10 minutes in. That's a good timing for a tanker.
Yeah. There's another thing also that I tried last night sa Silencer. He's one of those hero na nagko-compensate. I mean, hindi nagko-compensate. Has one of the hero na may magandang benefits pag bumuo ka ng Midas.
Yeah, Midas.
Kasi, yung Midas. So, kasi kung titignan mo, yung attack speed, andun, with the Glaives of Wisdom, and then the long-term investment of gold, na pwede kang makapag-ipon ng Aghanims by providing a good amount of wards across the map. So, it means, kung may Aghanims ka, at nag-global silence ka, may kasamang arcane na yun. So, arcane curse. So, sobrang laking bagay para sa silencer na nagdi-dish ng DPS.
Look there! If they force this, looks like they won't. Oops, they're gonna harass out Hana. Mga nagtatanong, Hana is also Rappy. Iba lang siya ng pangalan. He's the standard offlaner here in the Philippines. Rappy.
And guys,
Dire's bottom tower
sa
is
mga
under attack.
hindi pa aware dyan, ang Clutch Gamers ay Filipino din din. Alam ko may nag-post na sa kabarangay. Oh!
But the false promise is crazy. Tapping is here. Look at the damage output sa Clutch Gamers. Napakalakas talaga. Pero with the metamorphosis, they can convert
That's 4 versus 2.
Yes, and there's not a great defense from the side of Mineski right now.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Because of this
Radiant
march of the
structures are
machines.
fortified.
They might get this tower actually. But there's no reaction yet from the side of Mineski.
Well, I guess hindi talaga nila gustong. So, mukhang hindi.
the as well. And the Sunder on the Vivo, they might turn this around, but the silence is there. Both is not gonna land on anyone. Abing slowly falling low. There's no more false promise, and he will be taken down. Fly Solo might follow as well. Miracle on his Weaver is quite angry, but the X-Marks the spot. Not gonna save him, but Shunka, you're now not safe here. Boombox getting gone on. Tatlong heal dito. Saan yan the electric vortex is there. Torrent not gonna land on anyone, and they will get the kill. 3 for Mineski and Armel.
Oh, wow. That's too bad.
Armel will get his third kill of the game. 5-6 ang scoreline. Lamang dito ang Mineski in the Bimbo. Not gonna be spotted, looks like, by Clutch Gamers. And I think the most favored on definitely on the side of Mineski. They were able to take them the Terrorblade. Although, good thing for Clutch Gamers, nakabawi sila ng konti. Nakakuha sila ng kill sa isang carry.
Yeah. Malaking bagay yan for them kasi nga, si Weaver, I think too much aggression na overcommitment na yung pag-tower dive nila. And then, nag-extend pa sila ng another one, not respecting the presence of that Slardar. Kasi yun lang naman yung pwedeng magpigil dito kay Weaver. And then, I'm not sure if hindi yun calculated, pero not seeing a Slardar on the map, you need to assume that he is around. And basically, that Blink Dagger, that Blink into that stun, Slytherin Crush, really crushed that bug.
That bug need. Well, I think also we have to put the spotlight. You have to pay attention dito sa Storm Spirit. Malapit-lapit na sa Bloodstone. Decent timing ang 15 minutes if he will be able to reach that.
Selfish.
Generally, tingnan natin guys. Dito, but Hannah, this might be a bait. Let's see if they're gonna push through.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
Same thing na ginagawa nila ngayon. Box out. Parang sa basketball, box out.
Hindi na much of the machines sila, box out of the machines.
Tama.
Yun na yun.
Pang zone out ng heroes, Blink Daggers na up for Tinkers. 14 minutes. Good timing. Kasi kakakuha lang din ng boost of travel 4 minutes ago. And actually, Bradley already up with the Blink Dagger, pero the nice dodge.
Dyer's top tower is under
Lightning
attack.
ball.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Once again, they want this top tower.
They still have Metamorphosis for a good amount of time, so they're gonna use this efficiently. And kagandahan naman talaga ng Terrorblade.
Radiant's top tower is fallen.
Kills, or at least hindi actually timing, hindi mo kailangan ng kills. Kailangan mo lang ng opening. Kumbaga, alamin mo lang na walang naman. Pero dito, Weaver will be hit. And actually doon na, pero the silence is there. Nakapag-timelapse out pa dito si Miracle, pero hindi siya makakatakas. Ang Sand King dito sa laser ni Armel at pinabalik na dito ang Weaver. Mega kill and a double kill for Armel. And eto na, i-push na naman nila to paring Alpha. Dahil ganyan talaga ang nature ng Terrorblade. Pag makakuha ka lang ng kahit slight opening, kahit makakita lang, makasipat ka lang, gagawin makakapag-take advantage ka ng dahil sa damage mo. Of course, with Metamorphosis as well. Wala pa sila Metamorphosis ngayon, but they don't need it kasi two heroes are down for Mineski.
Sobrang ganda na pinapakita ngayon ng Clutch Gamers. They are fully taking advantage and another Blink Slytherin Crush into the Torrent connection. Securing another kill, and that's a silencer. Walang sagot sa tanong. Ayun mo lang. Walang ibang paraan para makatakas dun. Kahit mag-glimmers ka pa. 4-stop lang makapagligtas. Pero ayun na naman, hindi pa rin kayo tapos.
But the Barrow Strike gonna prevent the Slytherin Crush. The Swarm is here. Weaver gonna be stunned, but Hannah falling low. Boombox as well.
Germinating.
They're gonna forfeit this Sumka. Miracle looking for the kill of Fly Solo, but nandito na si Bimbo. Bimbo, may kasi. Kills, dalawa.
Si Bimbo, if he keeps on using that lightning hold or yung hatak niya, and he's really efficient on that one, siguro much better na magkaroon siya ng agonists para sa dagdag crowd control. Kasi they're having a hard time locking down heroes We're just only relying sa Barrow Strike and then sa Fire Blast. So if you're not going to have a very good spot or very good
Positioning.
coming in from that
Radiant's
borrow
top
strike.
tower is
Ilan
under
lang yung
attack.
may stand mo? Eh kung we're talking about the Stellar Blade na maraming mirror image. So it means na kung dagdag si Serin lang, it's better that Bimbo goes for Aghanims with that good amount of gold and then goes for different ganks para mag-roll din yung gold ng ibang mga kailangan natin. Pero yan ang X-Mark the spot into that torrent, crush, and go ship. Pero yan na nakatakas pa rin.
He will go up.
Ooh, that's bad.
The epicenter.
Wow, epicenter!
Kayanig na dito, isang patay sa side ng Crush Gamers, but Abing will counter with 1 kill for their own. Gusto na sila dito at makakapos sila.
Radiant's bottom tower has
Not
fallen.
enough damage from both teams ang nangyari dito. Clutch Gamers kanina they were aiming to burst down yung Weaver pero hindi nila nagawa. Ito naman Mineski, ang ganda ng connection sana epicenter, maraming nahuli. In fact, 3 in the epicenter combo. But the sustain from Clutch Gamers dahil sa kanilang damage.
Yeah.
Dahilan kaya nabuhay sila dito. Of course, the ram din na meron ng no shield. Pero dito, Ogre Magi is dito Fortune Send as well.
Radiant's bottom
Abing
tower
looking
is
for
under
the kill
attack.
but not gonna reach him. Jules will get out of there. Hannah though, falling
Oh!
low. And he will be shot down. The Sounder
wow.
as well. Nandito na. Actually, hindi niya mapapatay dito si Storm Spirit. Actually, he will
goes
with
down.
the last hit. Nakabot niya dito. False Promise on Fly Solo. That's a self-false promise. Nandito na. X-Mark the spot. Pero na-stun na.
Ayun na, go ship and they are hitting the ayun na, nag-march na pero ayun na, ball lightning na naman, nandito na naman si Bimbo pero X marking the spot, another laser goes down, destroying RR and they are chasing in but short na sa mana si Bimbo, Baski to Nopski, nada, hindi mo mahahabol
Pero
yan.
kanyang pagka-boy dito napabilis because of the Bloodstone and because of his quick respawn, nakapatay ko siya agad dito with it for the Terror Blade. That's a big kill for him. But generally, Clutch Gamers won that fight.
Yeah, they destroyed too many heroes on the side of Mineski. And then also destroying key targets, removing the streak kay Bimbo. And Bimbo has a good answer on that one, pero not the best thing that you can have, but something that is less painful to be lost on that one.
Level 12 ang score dahil direct pahinaan daw. Ay, palakasan daw. Tensya na mga medyo
Palakas
sinisi
daw
na
ng
patay
mic
dito.
ni paring
Palakas.
Wolpenings.
Yappy.
Yappy ballers tayo dito.
State of the game global Tinker. Not so much of a margin, only 1,000 gold.
Knowing na may boots of travel na
Boots
siya.
of travel, of course, makapag-farm siya smoke.
Smoke has been used. Pero ito, meron tayong single illusion.
Let the fun begin!
So we might get this. Hannah is in legend na makakuha nila, but the silence is
the
there.
good
Well
counterplay.
timed. Dito na epicenter and the Baro Strike catches 3. But not enough damage and not enough control. They will take down this Baskin Megasi. Baskin Megasi Storm Spirit. Because of the counter initiation then again from the Tinker. Arriving quite late but just in time I think. For to net that kill. Rappy Hannah. Si Hannah or si Rappy nga naman ang kanyang dating pangalan makakuha din ng death dito but nahuli nila dito si Boombox.
Side of the map or they are going to secure this kill. 13 to 13 tayo sa scoreboard mga Repa and they are equalizing this team fights. Nagkakasagutan lang kaliwat kanan na sapakan pero hindi natin malalaman kung sino talaga ang siyang magbawagi and this is the game 1 of best of 3. So guys, share nyo na yung stream and syempre tayo na at mag-analyze.
Yep. And smoke attempt before we head into the analysis because it looks like Mineski are looking for a kill but they were spotted by a ward. So to no avail ang kanilang aggression dito but good thing for Clutch Gamers as you can see lahat na kanilang tier 1 tower yung first tower nila buhay pa. On the side of Mineski naman, lahat na kanilang tier 1 tower ay naisa na dito but if he casted his remnant there, alam mo ba yung static remnant ni parang Storm Spirit, nagkakaroon siya ng flying vision or tinatawag natin ang obstructed vision na tumatagos kahit mayroong mga puno-puno. Pag kinas na yun, moment na yun, malalaman niya na din si Tinker. Might get the kill potential if he jumps on him first. But has to be careful with that. both players, Tinker and Storm Spirit,
Gold
period.
for my-
Dyer's
Isa
middle
sa mga
tower is under attack.
dating matchups mo tayo, mga
Oo.
sobrang classic, mga 2 years, 3 years ago.
Mga
na
ano
meta.
na yun siguro ilang taon na nagsusuntukan
Oo,
yung dalawang yan sa mid lane.
sa mid lane, hindi.
Bago lumabas si Ember, si
Oo.
Invoker, yung mga ganyan.
Pag pinipili yung Tinker, pipiliin ng Storm Spirit yung kalaban.
Oo.
Parang kontrapela sila eh. Parang Queen of Paint Pack. Alam mo yung mga ganang mga matchups eh.
kombohan eh. Mga Lina Raylay.
Dinaral.
ganun
Aganim
yung
Scepter
datingan
na dito para sa ating Tinker.
Uwe, Stylus finish na.
Dyer's top tower has been
Terrorblade,
denied.
Dagdag threat na naman at syempre mirror image to deal with. Sakit sa ulo, bes.
Sakit sa ulo, hindi.
So, ayun na.
Okay na po, yung mic daw po natin direct. Sensya na. Well, ang dami kasi medyo nagkaroon ng maraming problema din talaga dito sa ating studio. But we're fixing
Pero
it.
tuloy tayo
Pero
dyan.
tuloy lang ang
Tuloy lang
laban.
mga bes. Tuloy lang. Sayang tong best of 3 natin. Salamat sa pagsabi at pag-tune in nyo. Ayusin natin yan.
Yep, we will indeed.
Chill lang. Chill muna tayo dyan. Kape-kape. Sobrang aga pa mga besi. Ay, hindi. Tanghali na pala,
Tanghali
besi.
na almost.
Kuha na ng ulam.
Wala na ulam. Dahil this is a BO3 series.
Oo, matagalan to. Tapos
Mali mo makatatlo pa dito.
gaming pa tayo.
Gaming. So, yeah, be prepared mga chong. Dito na may Orchid of Malevolence is now up on that Storm Spirit. That's one way to deal with the Taker, of course.
Yeah.
Lalo na
Radiant's
kapag
bottom
nagamit yan.
tower
Pero
is under
ang kaganda
attack.
naman sa Clutch Gamers, they have their bases covered. Anong ibig ko sabihin doon, parang Alpha? Meron silang Oracle na parang fallback plan. Bakit? Kasi meron siya nung tinatawag natin na Fate's Edict at
Yeah.
Fortune's End. Isa sa mga skills na nakakapag-purge off ng mga debuffs. Nakita nyo, natanggal yung nakakatagal siya ng silence, ng last word, everything. Pero ito mag-aaroon na yata ng head-on collision on both teams. Sino magkakaunahan? Hana will find the Ogre Magi. Will there be a follow-up there? So there will be. Metamorphosis is now pop Abing getting Jules and he will take him down really quickly. The X marks the spot, catches this silencer. Perfect timing there. Ang connection dito, dalawa ang napatay na Clutch Gamers. No global silence yet committed. They know that at yung ibang heroes nila ay nag-back down na. So, Mineski dito, just cutting their losses, kumbaga.
Oo,
Radiant
pero yun
structures
nga,
are
hindi
fortified.
natin nakikita ganun ka-effective ngayon yung lineup ng Mineski. Kanina okay pa siya, pero right now, if
Radiant's
you're getting
bottom
ticked
tower
off,
is
that's the bad idea.
Dyer's top tower is under
mag-group
attack.
ng map.
Dyer's top
Iwahiwalay sila
tower
eh.
is
Although,
fallen.
Mineski has to be careful with this kasi lahat ng opening na
Radiant's
nakikita
bottom
mo is
tower is under
you're
attack.
giving away towers to this Terrorblade. Sobrang bilis, basket ni Cassie.
Dyer's
He's
top
gonna
tower
harass
is
him, but
under
he will
attack.
fall back. And Silencer having to be responding enough to sway Clutch Gamers at mababack na lang sila dito. Pero na-high sa sila Torre.
Yeah. Sobrang dinis dun. Good play once again, taking down Mineski and grabbing another objective. And kung titignan mo sa mapa, top lane pa lang ang may galos dito sa clutch game. It means health pa, buhay pa, ang mga tower, mga first tier tower. And then, habang dito naman sa Mineski, mga nagkakatagpi-tagpi na tayo mga
Indeed, ito na smoke from Mineski. They are looking to get the play there. Pero mukhang may naspatan ng ward. Actually, that's Sand King. Isa sa mga heroes na hindi naka-smoke sa kanila. Although they have to be careful. They're moving as more. Or they pop the smoke. They not and then anything with it. Mukhang they're
Dyer's middle
take
tower
this
is
tier 1
under
tower.
attack.
But they don't have an... Ayun na, naspatan sila ng shrine dito. Mineski might just fall back because they don't have a good timing dito. Inisip
Saka
nila.
yung pushing power nila, hindi talaga mai-equalize yung power ng Terrorblade. And hindi lang yun, meron pa tayong backs out of the machine. So, alam mo yun, yung pushing power na ginagawa ngayon ng Tinker at ng Terrorblade across the map, hindi basta-basta masasagot yan. And right now, they are looking into this throw shot na mas magkakatapol sa kanila sa late game. Walang vision dito ang Mineski.
Radiant's top tower
And they
is
are
under
just
attack.
trying
Dyer's bottom tower is under
to go
attack.
back para to respond. Pero yun nga, hindi rin na, kung if team fight sila dito, tapos manina nga, yan na nga.
Dito yung Tinker. The silence is also committed. They might get this. No false promise. And he will indeed get the kill on this Tinker. 887. But he might pay
The
for
lockdown.
his life. And he will be. The lockdown nga naman from Clutch Gamers. dito. The X marks the spot will connect Torrent also as well, and the Slither Crush. Nandito na si Aping with a lot of damage. And he will take
Grabe!
him down. Another X marks the spot on this Ogre Magi, and they will get this. A lot of damage being dealt because of the corrosive phase as well, and the Fortune's
and
End
this
to lock
will
him down.
open
And he
the
will take
ages.
it. Yes, ito na nga ang magbubukas sa pintuan ni Roshan.
Ayun naman pala, may pinto na. Wala ka nakikitang pinto dyan, niloloko
Walang
mo ko.
pinto. Walang pinto pero maraming mga nagbabantay dyan. Anyway, they will take this fairly quickly knowing that 3 people are down on the side of Mineski. They only lost the Tinker, but they gave up a lot of gold in fairness, but they will be taking 3 kills for trade, and Miracle
Roshan has fallen to the Dire.
ang Aegis
And,
dito. Miracle just gonna split push siya. Ano yun?
Another thing din kasi is, if I'm not, that's the Fate's Edict, no? Yung may 100% magic resistance.
Fates AD, yes.
Yeah, so it means that yung burst power nito ni Storm, na kung may Oracle at nakita ni Oracle yung hinatak mo,
Yeah.
there's a possibility na gamitin niya yun and masayang lang yung mga skills ni Storm Spirit. Meron ding disarm etong si paring Oracle eh. Yung,
Yeah, that's the same ano.
it's the same effect ba?
Same. I mean,
if
dun sa
you're going
Fate's
to use
Edict-
it on the opponents, magkakaroon ng disarm at the end of the effect. Right?
No, same duration nga. Habang naka-magic immune ka, hindi ka pwede kumatake.
Oh yeah, that's the one. So yeah.
Para siyang Decrepify na hindi ka naka-ghost form.
Oo.
Parang
So malaking bagay yun.
Maraming bagay.
Kung
hindi.
ilalagay mo siya sa Storm, and then kung ilalagay mo naman siya sa, since puro physical damage naman ang ginagawa ni Terrorblade, pwede mo siyang ilagay kay Sukuchi, kay Nerubian Weaver, so that yung hindi siya makaka-attack.
Yeah,
Initially, walang Germinate Seed, walang steroids or to follow up nung damage na binibigay ni Storm.
Yeah,
So, from that point, pwede siyang matunaw agad ni Terrorblade.
definitely. Pero I think the best interaction about this sa lineup dito ng Clutch Gamers, that's why I like it very much. Oracle can use that Fate's Edict niya dito kay Tinker. Ibig sabihin, magic immune ngayon si Tinker at hindi naman niya kailangan kasi mag-normal
hindi
attack.
na kailangan
He doesn't
matake.
need to deal physical damage. He only has to give out his spells. That's what makes him really helpful in here. But Tinker gonna have the Fuel Scepter. Isa na namang way para makapag-dispel ng silence. Kung wala nakapag-commit ng global silence dito, pwede niyang gamitin itong kanyang Fuel Scepter para ma-remove yun. Abing as well, meron na siya Manta Style. So meron na din siyang way para makapagtanggal dito ng global silence. That's good for Clutch Gamers. Ang hinihintay ko na lang itong Oracle na magkaroon ng
Dire's
Guardian
top tower
Greaves
is
para
under
matanggal
attack.
niya
Oo.
yung silence, and then
Radiant's
after
middle
that
tower
use
is
the
under
Fate's
attack.
Edict or Fortune's End sa kanyang kakampi para
Radiant
din makatanggal
structures
ng
are
silence. So perfect, all of their bases are now covered if that happens,
Dire's
even
top
without the
tower is
BKB
under
or
attack.
the
Yeah, kumaga,
Radiant's
this
middle
will put
tower
them on
has
the list
fallen.
priority for the BKB. Tignan mo yun. It's the, if I'm not mistaken, that's the third item pick coming in from Abbey. It means na boost niya yung Dragon Lance na yung manta niya, and then just opted for a BKB since sobrang lakas na yun, he has the Thunder. So it means the Oracle will invest mostly all his skills to those fragile. And we're talking about fragile here, it's Tinker. So yun talagang poprotektahan dito. Kasi hindi mo na rin gaano kailangan protektahan si Terrorblade. He's doing really well on that pick and ninja items. So not questionable na kailangan mo pa siyang babyhin kumpara ng early game na talagang siya yung priority mo. So at least this time, kahit sabihin mo yung goal distribution nila ay hindi ganun kataas, yung investment naman ng kanilang mga items at decision making when it comes to team fight dictates a lot na nanalo talaga sila.
Okay, it's a good analysis there, but yeah, Oracle just 200 gold away from his Guardian Weaves that we were talking about earlier. Smoke dito for side of Mineski. They might find an opening kasi wala pang Metamorphosis up on the Terrorblade.
Yep.
Tinker not gonna get caught. Dito, palabasan ng Swarms. This signals na merong heroes around for Mineski, at that's enough para sa Clutch Gamers. Parang alam nila, sige, nagpakita sila ng isang hero. Pwede mo sabihin na
bait yun eh.
Bait yun eh. So, parang dito, Clutch Gamers, they saw through the bait of Mineski.
Tamang-tama. Kitang-kita mo doon. Yung sixth sense power nila. Na hindi wala kasi na idea na nakikita natin sa mapa eh. and then magpapakita ka ng isa? Ano yun? Bessie, wag tayo magkakuhan dito. Alam natin na trap yan.
Yep.
So, ganun.
Midas is up for silencer. Did you see that? That's what we're talking about earlier. Pero generally, you get this around the 20-minute timing kasi medyo late na ang 30 minutes. Kasi mathematically, you need like 17 minutes to cut off the losses of your Midas.
Yeah.
Kumbaga, masusulit mo lang siya in terms of gold kapag nakakuha ka niyan ng early. Kasi 17 minutes mo pa mapabawi investment mo. Sure, makakuha ka ng mga experience kasi nadodoble experience. Yun naman talagang habol mo. Pero on a support, you need to have that timing sa Midas na pinaka-late mo na makukuha is 20 minutes. Kasi otherwise, mas magandang kumuha na lang ng ibang item.
Yeah, ikaw isipin mo, we're talking about this gloves of face na worth 500 and then the paper itself is 1,550. Yeah. So, sa laki nun, kung nag-1-2 ka na lang na point booster, Bessie, yung stats mo, mas okay.
Mas okay indeed.
And then, with that long fights, makakapag-invest ka na ng 1K, and then you'll have your Aganims. Kaya medyo hindi rin ganun kaganda na tinakbo pa tong Midas if pwede naman mag-opt ng ibang support items na mas makakatulong.
Is good for him as well as I don't know, maybe for staff on himself. Pero kinuha niya din kasi naman ang M of Dominator very early in this game, just one way to really farm on this silencer. And the Storm Spirit pick, medyo nahihirapan na sila dito. Although, explosive naman si Baski Mikasi, but problem is his
being countered. Heavily countered talaga siya dito, mga Bessie. Hindi siya yung typical na magagawa na pa ng paraan eh. Yung kasi pagka nilagay yung Fate's Edict, 100% magic resist. Ano na,
hindi na.
Ano na lang.
Get the kill. Oh, yes, he indeed will cast it. But the BKB already up. Tingnan natin kung makapag-counter siya dito.
Zip-zap everywhere.
But the false promise is here.
Yan na nga, sinasabi
Stops
natin.
him at his tracks at andito na si Abing and he will just suicide out. He knows na there's no way that he's gonna survive that and he's not just gonna give out na lang yung bounty dito for Clutch Gamers and he will still die at the end. No buyback on him. 55 seconds down in the deck. Clutch Gamers, they might look at this opening. Bimbo again and again, overextending for Mineski. Not gonna find any kill even on that Kong kind of support because the supports of Clutch Gamers are on point. Napaka-crisp nung time nila lagi
and then
with the response.
Hindi lang basta-basta yun eh. Yung I got you fam. Lagi alam mo yung lagi may backup na. Alam namin natatalon ka. So kami rin sasakay. Tatalon din kami. Dagger, Slither and Crush agad. Walang kaabog-abog.
Yes.
Palag kung palag.
Palag kung palag. Hindi. Nandito na. 18-14 ang scoreline. Lamang dito ang Clutch Gamers. They can look to force the issue here. Ito na Storm Spirit. Gonna be alive but sadly Power Strike will land. Pero dito na counter initiation by Hana. He will get the kill on that Sand King and Abing just tearing apart the towers very quickly. BKB dito, isang mabilis Thunder sa Bimbo, Storm Spirit, and that will stop him. Hana though, over-expecting a bit. He might go down here with a BKB pero mukhang hindi. Bimbo though, nilikuran na naman niya. False promise dito, hindi na naman siya makakapatay. At ang kanilang mga tore, bumabagsak na dito. No more false promise, pero Tinker dito, counter initiation again from Rappi. Nahuli na naman dito, Epicenter. Pero may Fate's Edict, Fortune na dito. Nako, naisa nila dito si Abing. Pero ang kapalit, ang Roshan nila is nawala na pala. Ganun kapilas dito ang Baski Megasi looking for the kill. He might get this and indeed he will change stuns and he's gonna get the double kill. Tatlo ang namatay dito sa Clutch Gamers. They lose their tower as well pero I think that's something good for the side of Mineski. Medyo nakalamang sila doon although medyo hindi na nila mababalik ang kanilang barracks dito.
Naman. Barracks for a kill and then they still have like around 30 seconds to respond at madepensahan to pero tingnan natin kung kaya ba pero buhay pa pala si Tinker so it means na pwede pa niya mabox out pero ito nga din sa open row shot kanina nakalibre ang Clutch Gamers ngayon ang Mineski Dota naman ang mag-open ng pinto kahit walang pinto
imaginary pinto.
Tumatok na.
Tower is under attack. Dyer's middle shot is
will take it. That's, I mean, you win with Basque Megasi, you lose with Basque Megasi. Kanina medyo patalo kanya ginawa pero bumawi agad siya.
Oo.
Pagka-respond niya,
Tumalon agad siya sa pinakalikod.
magandang play ang kanya pakita. Wala siyang makakuha ang kill pero at least na-force out niya yung false promise dun sa likod. Parang hindi na yung nagamit dito sa kanilang Terrorblade. Clutch Gamers, 1917, they're leading by quite a good margin. And economically, mas lamang sila kasi nakapatay sila din ng mga barracks. Generally, lamang sila dito pero Mineski, not out of it yet.
Yes, of course. They just need to play it really well. Piliin nila yung fights na kaya nilang kunin. Yun talaga yung mangyayari dyan. Kasi tulad nun, it's a very good amount of timing nakuha nila yung dapat. Mga engages ni Rappi, it's really good. Just that yung backline nila naiwan. Di ba ang pinaka-target nila dito si Storm Spirit kaso, pagtalon niya, tumalon din sa likod, nagkasalisihan yung dalawa.
Let's see what Clutch Gamers are gonna plan to do here. Kasi medyo nakuhaan sila ng Roshan dito. It's
Dyer's
big
top
for
tower is
Mineski.
under attack.
Dito tayo
So,
sa...
they needed that as well. Pero may gem na dito si Oracle.
Yan. Andito na nga yung gym.
Coin
Oracle at may iskoran na, may
Zip-zap.
ispatan na si Weaver at syempre ang Sandstorm ni Sand King. So at least ngayon medyo nag-slow down ang pace ng game natin. Kanina mayat maya ang lightning bolt para makapatay di ba? Ngayon lightning bolt to farm lang, easy lang tayo.
Bottom though, gonna be taken
Dyer's
over
top
by the
tower
heroes
is
of
under
Clutch
attack.
Gamers. Maybe they're just looking to dominate this jungle. Kumbaga parang i-conquer nila to.
Oo.
Jungle para hindi makapag-farm ang Mineski. But
Dinay na nila yung resources na pwede kunin ni Mineski kasi nga push na ibang
Scadi is now up for the Terrorblade with good amount of stats. Of course, HP. Mana to work with. Na lang dito, 19-17 ang scoreline. Sino ang talagang nasa ano nito kung sino ang mag-choke or makakasin.
Kung sino talaga yung mamimiss position.
Miss position.
Kasi kahit sino sa kanila, pwedeng may makuha talaga. At hindi lang yun, yung paano nila lalarain yung re-engages nila. Lalo, wala na tayong buyback. Iba, pili-pili na lang ang may buyback dito, Bessie.
At pwede pang gawin dito ng Clutch Gamers. Alam mo, sobrang nauso to dati, parang Alpha. Yung ginagawa nila na X marks the spot sa team.
So uwi.
So,
tapos i-recall.
It's quite instant. So, pwede siya maging very aggressive around the map. That's a fallback plan for Clutch Gamers. Roshan, I think Clutch Gamers dito bago sila mag-engage, hinintay na lang nilang matanggal yung Aegis. Kasi 2 minutes na lang yan. The thing with Aegis time, kasi definite yan na 4 minutes. 7 minutes yata. Pero dito nahuli nila si Weaver. Silence is committed and mukhang magbabackdown na dito Clutch Gamers. Pero si Bimbo, galit na galit dito. Normal niya dito with the Hex as well. The boat is there but of false promise will save Hannah Abing. Just wrecking the heroes of Mineski. So much damage. Aegis will open the epicenter. Nandito na. May isa si Abing. Indeed, he will go down. At makakaisa pa dito kay Fly Solo na Hex pa dito. Sino ba to? Si Tinker yata. Ito, and he might go down. Indeed, he will. 70 seconds down on the deck. Tatlo ang napatay dito ng Mineski. At what do you know, paring Alpha? Sila na nangunguna.
Yun na nga yung sinasabi natin. Yung re-engage na nanggagaling dito kay paring Basque. Talagang
Grabe, pare.
hindi magpapaawat si Basque Mikasi.
Pero I think the MVP dito talaga is Sad King. Ang ganda ng timing niya. Sobrang patient. Hindi niya finorce out kasi hindi niya nang mawala yung BKB at mag-focus dito kay Storm Spirit yung mga heroes ng Clutch Gamers. Na perfect niya, na landing niya perfectly yung epicenter barrel strike.
And it's not just as hindi lang isa to. Hindi lang isang beses. He keeps on doing it every crucial fight na meron ng Mineski. And it turns out na yun yung nagiging foundation ng re-engage nila. Para kasi madalas, if you have the epicenter, you're the first one to pull the trigger. But this time, this is a different one. This is something that
Dyer's bottom
a good Sand King, good decision making coming in from Sand King. Kaya talagang recommend on him on that one. At saka yung mga borrows like 2 to 3 person always. Walang
Dyer's
tapon,
top tower
kumbaga.
is under
Walang
attack.
tapon yun.
Pero ayun nga.
Sa how
Close
Mineski
fight.
is leading here, 21-20. There's a score that it is as if yung kanilang barracks na namatay dito sa bottom lane. Parang wala na masyadong defense. Kasi hindi na close out din ng clutch gamers dito. Looks like they're now finding their stride. They know their power spike is good right at this moment, especially with the Storm Spirit na napakalakas. Nakita nyo, not afraid of being aggressive right now. Sometimes, kung isang beses, medyo napatay siya dito, but generally, makakuha nila ang advantage if Bimbo wreaks havoc on the side of clutch gamers.
Yes, sobrang lakas naman talaga.
Nakuli dito si Sad King with the Invis Rune. Gaming na lang siya dito, pero the stun, gonna get the kill.
Talaga naman malakas dito si paring Bimbo. Like, hindi siya questionable sa pinapakita niya ngayon. But as you can see how things are working out na dito sa Mineski. Kahit sabihin mong medyo nag-fallback sila sa network or something, malaking bagay pa rin yun sa kanila na pinalo na yung mga fight. And yun nga, Ginsu Sight of Vice in the hands of Silencer. So, another disable.
Another disable indeed. The thing with, kanina we kind of criticized yung kanyang Midas. It helped him, syempre it helped him right now. But I think yung talagang nagpabigay sa kanya dito ng isang 5,900 item, 15 minutes after picking up that side of Vice, after that picking up that
Dyer's
Midas,
top tower
yung
is
mga
under
kills na
attack.
nakuha nila. Tandaan nyo yung scoreline. Medyo luwad lamang sila, pero sunod-sunod na successful defense,
Pero
good
yan
timing
na.
at the silence.
Radiant
Nakakuha siya ng farm
structures
dito.
are fortified.
Mineski hunting for clutch gamers. They gonna initiate upon it. Ano agad dito, Hex agad, the silence as well. Lotus Orb para mawala yung ano doon. Pero the bash dito, pero the Hex agad para hindi maka-atake dito. Si Terror Blade Epicenter is here, pero napabigay na agad. Tignan natin, the false promise will save Fly Solo. Sand King will go down. The backlines dito. And the Scat is slowing down this silencer, and he will go down because Hannah finds him. Mukhang Roshan might be next. Not up yet, but a big win
Radiant's
for
bottom
Clutch Gamers.
barracks are under
Yeah,
attack.
Clutch Gamers, once again, playing it more strategically. Hiwa-hiwalay sila sa part na yun. Alam nila na ilang beses na sila nahuhuli sa epicenter. So, ang gawin natin, tagpi-tagpiin natin
Radiant's
sila.
bottom barracks are under
And,
attack.
of course, Abing really showed up on those farmed items na nakikita mo kaya na talaga. Pero yun na nga, just ball in and balls out. Wala naman.
Radiant's middle tower has
Pero
fallen.
tama ka, si Abing dito came up big with the last hits dito, but nag-be initiated upon the Barrow Strike is there, pero mapapatay agad nila si Storm Spirit dito with the Lotus Orb. Walang magawa dito sa Terror Blade and the False Promise as well, pero his chain stun here might go down. No, he won't, but the Torrent though catches too, as well as Hannah finding the Slither Crush to follow. They will take the Storm Spirit once again. Ito, the Clutch Gamers are falling low, but the BKB timing is perfect for Abing. He will survive that. Miracle looking for Abing, and he will be taken down by the Sand King. Although Hannah will also go down, the gem on the deck. 2 heroes down on the side of Clutch Gamers. Massive buyback on Mineski.
Radiant's bottom
That's a dieback actually on Star Spirit. They will fight Fly Solo.
And Fly Solo.
Tatlo ang namatay sa Clutch Gamers. Walang makukuha Tore ang Clutch Gamers doon. But they forced out the buyback and the dieback to follow on that Storm Spirit.
Medyo, mukha lang siya talagang talo doon, pero at least they got something na pwede nilang makapitalize.
They cut their losses.
Yeah, oo, kasi this time, we're talking about Roshan eh. So pagka alam natin na wala silang buyback, mas mag-iingat sila. So it means na mas atras sila, lalo pat alam naman ng Clutch na hindi ganun ka-solid yung vision na meron ngayon sa Mineski. So pili lang talaga yung meron.
The next objective though for both teams is the Roshan. Quite perfect, quite alright on time that respawn dito din ni Terrorblade and the Slardar. So Clutch Gamers have a fighting chance over that Roshan, which will arrive in a few bit of seconds. And the Storm Spirit as well, magre-respawn siya kasabay nitong si Terrorblade. So talagang both teams dito are gonna be prime and ready to take the Roshan. Mineski gonna give up on scouting, but
Well, at
They
least,
might time this out actually, and Miracle finds this Roshan as well as this illusion from the Clutch Gamers.
mas
Abby.
delikado
So
yun.
they know, both teams know this. Let's see who will get the Roshan, or if they're just gonna concede them. Tingnan natin. Looks like Mineski are poising to take this as well as Clutch
Oh.
Gamers. This is a very tense moment. Kahit walang nangyayari, so both teams are just working around taking the Roshan.
Stupendous!
They are
Looks
around
like
the vicinity
before
mismo ni
the
Roshan eh. Kumbaga, anytime na may magkamalit, may mahuli,
Oo.
matik Roshan and close the game na. Ang resulta niyan.
Nagkakaabangan na dito.
Oo, ito na yung game-winning team fight na pag nagkataon, kung kompleto man, paano kung pares naman pala silang two loggers? Hindi, wala.
Wala, ito na Mineski using that Radiant scan. They're not gonna find anyone. They know that there are no heroes here. The smoke from Mineski, but Miracle will show himself. And that's not gonna be anyway. Ito na smoke dito for Clutch Gamers. They might find Miracle here. If he's not careful, indeed they will find him. Ito na, the turret will not be perfect in terms of dito na si Hana, pero na-hex siya dito and he will go down. Indeed, he will. The silence is committed. Abing will manta out that silence at makatakas dito si Mineski. May kasi Abing dito nasa gitna ng fight at naisa siya dito, but the false promise is there. He will take the chain hex though on that Storm Spirit courtesy of the refresher. Not gonna be perfect though. Abing will go down at the end. Are not gonna find anyone. Boombox slowly getting away, pero na-hex out siya dito. Hindi siya makaka-TP out. And Fly Solo will be taken by the Sand King. 4 down on the side of Clutch Gamers. Mineski are back into this game. Fly Solo. Not still boy pa siya dito. Pero not anytime soon. There's gonna be a gem basket because not enough mana. But he will get the job done. And 5 down on the side of Clutch Gamers. Tinker dito napabuyback na just to push out the lanes. But that's forced buyback. And nobody will die from the side of Mineski, and they will take the Roshan at the end.
Sobrang linis ng execution ng laban na yun. And once again,
Mine!
that epicenter cleared out that image, mirror images. Sobrang ganda.
Ang sabi dito sa chat, ang bangis. Ang bangis nga naman ng Mineski dito, coming up big at this clutch moments against Clutch Gamers.
Oh, wow.
Antindi.
The Mind Game.
The Mind Game. 49
Wordplay.
minutes. Lamang na Mineski. And nakuha pa nila Roshan. Although down nga naman sila dito na bayak sa bot lane, but it seems as if there's no effect to them because of how they are winning the team fights over and over. Let's see what they're gonna do about it.
Mukha lang siyang masama nung may nahuli. Pero kasi, yun talaga eh. Yung how Mineski played the team fights. And the re-engages is coming in from Baski. Kaya sobrang ganda ng pag-reach out niya sa backline. What more pag Aghanim's ang dala nito ni Baski? Meron ka ng Hex, meron ka pang Aghanim. Siguro, pag inaganim si Storm, yun yung mahahatak.
Lahat
ng nasa nakapaligid dun sa hinatak niya.
Sige, let's go for a quick item check by the way. Habang mukhang nagpa-farm pa dito ang both teams.
Oo, mukhang nini-secure nila. Warlock,
Side of Vice.
Kiras. Possible Kiras na meron na siyang
Lotus Orb. No, I mean Shiva. Shiva yun.
Shiva. Sorry. That's Shiva's guard pala. And then, added up AoE. And then, syempre si Miracle. That Daedalus.
And the MKB as well. So, the Butterfly will be negated for Abing na meron siya ngayon.
Yes.
Ginsu, Side of Vice, only up for Armel. Pero dalawa na dito sa Mineski because that Silencer and that Star Spirit already have the Side of Vice. BKB is now up for Hanab and BKB as well on Abing. Pero may pipe of insight na rin dito si Jules. So, I guess in terms of items, it looks like
ang advantage ay nasa kamay na Mineski.
Oo nga parang kasi there are big items on Mineski. Clutch Gamers, meron silang mga few small, a lot of small items. And then Mineski, few big items, kumbaga, parang ganon.
A lot of, hindi mo masasabing impactful items for a game that's already at 51 minutes.
Yes.
So, medyo questionable yun kasi yung pacing nyo at saka yung goal nyo, saan napupunta at all those time. It means that Mineski has a good decision making when it comes to their items, really wise and really thinking a lot on how to counter na kung ano yung meron sa kabila. Kasi may Tinker na, may Oracle pa. Sige, protektado siya. Di pa protektahan din sarili namin. May PP pa kami. May Butterfly. Sige, FKD agad. Kumaga, nakasettle na yung bars nila dito na pagka naka-ready ito ilabas agad natin.
The Lotus are proving to be a good pickup for Mineski because it can purge off lahat ng mga current buffs na meron din ang isang hero. Kung nga yung Hex. If the hero is hexed on the side of Mineski, pwede nila gamitin Lotus Orb to remove that Hex, and then there couldn't be a follow-up kasi makakapag-return nga na with that Egotial. But the Refresher Orb is now up for this Silencer. So yung mga BKBs, yung mga Yules, yung mga Greaves dito ng Clutch Gamers will be completely negated kasi kapag kagamit ng Silence, gagamitin nila syempre pang display nila, quick refresh from the Silencer.
Para
the game is reset. Lambola nasa Mineski na agad.
Silence, kumbaga, sige, negate nyo ako. Let's make it twice.
Yeah. Twice as effective. Twice nga na. Shoutout nga naman.
Okay.
Sa Kilabaters, sa mga awit PH, tropa natin dito. May Denkoy.
Pero yun nga, right now, nakaka-tense to Ito, 50 minutes na to. And isang mali lang talaga.
Nako. At alam mo, pagkasama natin twice, nagising si Carlol.
Si Carlol.
Diyos ko naman, Carl.
Nabuhay si Carlol.
Twice lang pala magpapagising siya. Pero anyway, this is a very crucial fight. Whoever wins this might be the ito na, immediate Hex. But the quick Lotus Orb and the Fate's Edict gonna save him there. Ang kaganda dito, low cooldown lang naman ang Hex. So, Storm Spirit with his ball lightning can spam this out. Just to hold, parang just to start the fight. Kasi meron pa naman silang Hex courtesy of this Silencer. Of course, meron silang Refresher. So, not only will you refresh this Global Silencer, you also refresh your Hex on that Silencer.
Yeah, which means added CC na naman.
Added CC indeed.
So, malaking bagay talaga yan ngayon sa Silencer. Ito kasi, di ba, sinabi nga natin, yung Midas is pero it keeps on showing na meron na siyang mga expensive items compared sa mga support or the Oracle na, ayan lang, Guardian's Greaves lang, Gamerscape lang. May defense siya para sa sarili niya, sa team niya. But at Mineski's point right now, kung magamit ang tama ang Refresher Silence, they're not going to back down. This is a forwarding team. Team comp na pasok ng pasok.
All of a sudden, this Terrorblade pick seems to be having a bit of a problem. Although malakas pa rin to, don't get me wrong, Terrorblade isa sa mga pinakamalakas na late game. Lalo na pag meron siyang Metamorphosis. But with the massive crowd control nga na meron dito Mineski, nahihirapan sila. Refresher Orb is now up for this Terrorblade. Can refresh the Metamorphosis, of course. And then you can also have that BKB again if you need it. Manta style as well. So, generally, overall, a good pick kasi pwede rin naman niya itong swap out sa kanyang backpack para palit-palit lang in case he needs this. Especially, katulad nga ngayon, Metamorphosis as yung duration at yung cooldown ng mga skills mo, that's now a resource on your side. Kasi kung wala kang Metamorphosis on a fight, mahirapan ka if you are clutch gamers.
Alam mo naman ang Metamorphosis, parang yun na yung nagiging bread and butter ni Terrorblade right now. Yung doon nang gagaling yung firepower na kaya niyang i-offer. Hindi na siya yung kailangan din Sunder dito, Sunder doon. Right now, yung talagang Metamorphosis ang nagdidikta ng good amount of damage with those on-hit effect. Pero yun na nga, mid lane.
Let's see. Well, pala dito sa team fight, I think we need to see the buyback status direct. This is an important resource as well. So all of the cores technically have the buybacks except for this Slardars. Walang ang core na walang buyback dito. That's a quite important. Roshan will be up in a few minutes.
Initiator to. So it means na kung walang nag-i-initiate and wala siyang buyback, there's a possibility na talagang maging easy lang yung pag-open up ng ancient natin sa kamay ng Mineski. Kaya dapat they need to capitalize habang wala ngayon si Slardar. Pero yun nga.
Definitely. course, both the other team doesn't know if either you have a buyback or not. Because of course, you use that and you can time them out. But generally, that's something that you should expect as a team. Lagi mo expect na may buyback to, and then force them out. Kapag nag-buyback yun, doon na kayo mag-back. Then again, you need to win the fights first. Problem with Clutch Gamers is wala sila nung sobrang instant katulad nga ng mga Hex na initiations. They have, of course, itong Slardar, but that's the only instant initiation that they have.
Parang nag-relay sila na sobra doon and then sa Force and the Oracle. Pero yung Force and kasi, it's needed to be cast na ng mahaba for the long duration ng stun. So it means kung nagkakas ka ng long duration, there's a possibility that you're not going to use your WER. And then that will sacrifice most of the team's skill set.
Clutch Gamers hold that thought because there could be a wraparound from the side of Clutch Gamers. They find this Ogre Magic, they might initiate on this. And indeed, they will. The Hex instant leader punches and will lock them up, but the silence will be committed. Mineski wants to fight this. The double silence. Nandito na bumalik. Naisahan si Tinker dito sa cliff, pero mamamatay si Silencer agad. Paano napatol niya? But the epicenter catches 3. Abby dito falling low, but he has the false promise. The refresher orb as well with the Sounder. He might take down the third minute, and indeed he will. Sand King will also, Weaver will also fall down. Hannah finds 2 in the backlines. The Barrow Strike not gonna find anyone. Again is up for Abing, but he's surrounded by the heroes of Mineski. 4 down on the side of Clutch Gamers after those massive buybacks from the side of Mineski. And nakalamang na sila dito. Walang buyback, dalawang hero ng Clutch Gamers. Meron buyback si Terrorblade at Kunkka will use his buyback himself. And Mineski looks like they're gonna force the issue. And let's see ulit kung sino may buyback dito direct on the side of Mineski. Well, Sand King na lang may buyback dito. They will buyback on that Slardar.
And okay lang yan kahit sabihin mo Sand King lang kasi he is the one talaga na mayroong AoE power dito.
Sand King. Gonna find the Tinker. This is a good pick because that's a dieback and the Hex immediately on Boombox. He will also fall. Mineski is doing it. Hannah gonna find the Duman Bar Strike, but he will, that's leader crush, but he will still follow. Abby here surrounded by 5 heroes. Shane's done as well. The Sunder though is perfect there, pero wala siya metamorphosis dito. No damage output. The Electric Vortex will catch Fly Solo and he will go down. Clutch Gamers, dalawa na lang buhay Sandil dito. They cannot defend this because 5 heroes are still up for Mineski. The racks are indeed open. They are taking this game. And it looked like a good initiation from Clutch Gamers, pero the counter,
the re-engage, the patience coming in from Mineski, when to pull the trigger, they have the power, but the decision making when to do it is really great on their part.
Indeed, very smart, very clever, very calculated dito outside of Mineski. And all of their players stepping up. I have to say, especially this Barrow Strikes from the Sand King.
Yeah.
As well as the side global scientist na sobrang perfectly na time from side of Mineski. And of course, Bimbo. A very explosive.
Ang maganda dito rin is yung Sander. It is well-timed